Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the Shanny Jackme show, and we're here live and loaded, locked and loaded. We black is what I say. We black instead of we back. We definitely black. So I'm here with a superhero. One of everybody's great Robin Hood stories, the Vigilante. First I just gotta hear about where the name came from.
Okay, so I was in the Bahamas and I was on vacation and we were on a cruise ship and they got them little ass cabin rooms. They got to do something about that.
Yeah.
And we were watching TV, the little square ass TV that they got. They got to do something about that.
So they need to just upgrade.
They need to upgrade the whole thing. I had a nice room, but it was just small.
Okay.
And I was watching a show called Vigilante.
Okay.
This was like years ago, like 12, 13 years ago. And I didn't know what the word vigilante meant. I heard it before in conversation, but I looked it up. I looked up the definition. I said, yeah, this is who and what I am.
Really?
This is my new name.
Vigilante. So what did it mean? Because for those that are out there on the little school bus, that didn't use the dictionary, mama didn't make them write shit. So tell me about vigilante, the meaning of it.
It means the leader of a self-appointed group that takes matters into his own hands because he finds regular enforcement to be inadequate.
Absolutely. And so you studied that definition, wrote it 100 times, and made it yours. I love it. I love vigilantes. We need them like right now. We got to take matters in our own hands. No more of this sit back, let shit happen, and you let somebody else save us. We got to save ourselves. So thanks for saving us in this grace period right there.
Oh, yes. It's the perfect time for me to have a gas station and save everybody.
Right, because these gas prices get stupid. Shout out to Kemp for lowering those tax prices on those gas, but the seems like the gas station's owners didn't get the memo, so I'm gonna need you to make that announcement again.
Go
Kemp.
gas station to gas station and send it people everywhere.
I'm gonna say, so y'all didn't find out?
Yeah, they playing.
Yeah, those that are still doing the 430s and the 440s, let's let that go. Let's let that go. So, tell me first about where you're from, so we can just get past all of that.
Okay, I was born in Flint, Michigan, and raised in Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Okay, Flint, Michigan. That's the dirty water, ain't it? Is that what?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be stupid with it. Is that where that is? Is that what is going on there?
Yeah, that's one of the locations where it's at.
Well, we got it too, but y'all just was, y'all made it real. So, tell me about that. Have you experienced any of that?
Nah, I left when I was like real young.
Okay, so it was still dirty then, but you just have heard about it since you've been here.
I'm assuming that the problem had probably started at that time, but it just got so bad that where the news coverage had to start covering it around this time.
Yeah, it had to get blown up, and another one of those vigilante type movements. You got to go back home and get those people some clean water.
I'm gonna see what I can do. It's a whole city to take care of.
Well,
right
you
now,
can't take a household. Is your neighborhood still around that?
Nah, not mine. Most of my people have moved out, but the people on my dad's side, I never had a relationship with my dad, but that's where my mom met my dad.
Okay.
So that's where his whole side, his family is at. But
okay.
Hopefully I gotta take care of this gas here first.
First we gotta do the gas here, then we go take care of the water issue. Okay, so the gas price thing might iron out eventually. So we do what we can. So you're gonna get a gas station? So I can.
This would be the perfect time if I ever was.
Okay. I'm definitely going for that. I'm going for that. And then you do have a wonderful lady that is sitting here with us. Dare not introduce her. We got Footsteps. Not in the dark, not Isley Brothers, okay, guys? Just Footsteps 1. Blessed Footsteps.
Yes,
1.
yes.
And first time ever into the media thing, and I'm glad to be the first one to be able to sit down and have a chat with you also. And Vigilante, I appreciate you bringing her. We supposed to look out for each other.
For sure.
We don't supposed to just hold the media, hold the exposure to ourselves. We gotta always share. And so just please, real quick, just tell us about Footsteps.
Real quick. Hi, everybody. My name's LaMonica Grant. I'm the owner of Footsteps. You can check us out at footsteps1.com. I also want to thank Mr. Vigilante for inviting me to come on. And also I want to thank him for being a supporter of Footsteps. He's definitely done Footsteps a huge honor, and we will never, ever forget that.
Absolutely.
So I definitely wanted to say that on air, on record. You know?
Right. Before she blows up, before he blow up. Look, he was with me first.
Yes.
I mean, you know, as far as these clothes things, you know, he's definitely blessed me.
Yes,
you know?
he has.
So that is a grand thing.
Yes, it is.
Blessed, Footsteps blessed. So what made you gravitate to her?
Just the organic conversations. I've had multiple conversations with multiple clothing brands.
Okay.
It just seemed that with her, it became like a big sister, little brother thing immediately.
Okay.
And then when me and Dondria were about to do the Fly Away song, I had pitched so many ideas to so many different clothing brands. And with her, it was like a no-brainer. The moment, you know, she paid the proper respect to Dondria. She knew who she was.
Okay.
She was familiar with her work. She was honored to be a part of the process, and I included her in everything because I could feel that from afar.
Okay.
So that's what made me gravitate to isolating with her brand.
Great. That is real right there. I respect that because that's what we need. We need people to feel what we're doing, not just see it and be like, oh, okay, let me try to see what I can get out of this, you know, versus she has a purpose, she needs the help, and I'm willing to help. You know, I'm ready to do whatever is necessary to take this thing to the next level. And,
Absolutely.
And that's good. That's there's your name again. You know, saving people, you know what I'm saying? Helping people be, you know, what they want, you know, and growing into their themselves. And that's what the Shanny Jackme show is about, where everybody's a celebrity. Nobody's a nobody. You know, I don't even know what that word is. You know, everybody is someone. And Footsteps, blessed Footsteps. We're not gonna leave that out, you know, because that's part of it.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Being a blessing to others and being blessed is what we are, you know, and what we do and where we want to become. You know, we want to be blessed. So I think that's a great thing to have. And I appreciate you for allowing him to do that, you know.
Thank
you. It's a pleasure. You know, you should feel honored also, you know, to be able to lift her up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Vigilante, that's amazing. So you did mention Fly Away and featuring Dondria.
Yeah.
So tell me about Fly Away, because I listened to it and I liked it. I'm blown away. About Fly Away, y'all just blew me out of the water with that. That is cute. So what is going on with Fly Away?
Like currently?
Currently.
So right now there's a stage play called Go Back and Get God, and we were supposed to tour it before COVID hit.
Okay.
We did one show, we sold it out, and the next month COVID hit, and we were just planning our tour. It was going state to state.
Okay.
So this is before Fly Away was out. When COVID hit, I created Fly Away. Then after, we are now talking about putting the cast and the play back together. So now we're about to tour the play, and I'm about to tour the song along with the play at the end of the play.
Wow. Okay, that's
very good.
Absolutely. She said sounds good, you know, very, very good. So bless the Footsteps, you know, we got to get our stuff out there. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be on tour with that. Bless
Yes, ma'am.
Bless Footsteps is on tour with Flyaways and all of their acting things. And again, since you stated the play, how did you get into acting? I see you do a lot of little small fill-ins and stuff. You know, how did you start doing that, or what made you, you know, your reenactments? How did you get into that?
See, that's like, you asked like three different.
That's okay. You just better answer them. You just answer them.
No, I got you.
If you listening, y'all want to get in, wake the fuck up. Vigilante, I just asked you three things and you just ball it up and figure it out. Now, how did you start out the reenactment? Let's go there.
Okay, so for the reenactment show, my first one that I ever did was For My Man.
Okay.
I submitted through an acting website where Tyler Perry cast for his talent.
Okay.
And as I was auditioning for him, I ended up running into the TV1. Shout out to Jupiter Entertainment. I ended up running into them, and they saw a character that fit my description.
Okay.
So I ended up doing a reenactment of his murder, and that got me on national television. And then right after that happened, I did For My Man a couple more times in Fatal Attraction, and then Killer Couples, and then I ran in a Homicide Hunter, and then that became an even bigger role because I was speaking on national television on Investigation Discovery.
Absolutely.
And
Colin, you was Colin?
Yeah.
That was your character?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm with you all the way. I do my homework.
That was that was a hell of a role. It was crazy because I had so many lines. I had to do an interrogation scene, and on the first day that I pulled up, the guy who was there for 9 seasons was there, and I had to do my first scene with him. So it'd be like the equivalence of having to do like a monologue scene with Denzel, your first scene.
Right, right.
So I was, but I got through it.
Yeah,
and we had a great time. It aired on national television. Yep. All my family was watching it. Everybody was proud, and I
know, like, look, you gotta get the proud moment. You definitely have to get the proud moment. And I did check out that reenactment. And that was a good story, actually. Very good story. And that was probably amazing that you was able to get that rolling for the first time. Like you said, standing with a Denzel, and then here I am just walking up off the street pretty much and get to work with someone that is at their caliber or their level of acting. You did good. Nobody would have known that was your first time. And that's one thing about being yourself and knowing where you really supposed to be at. I think acting is probably a great thing for you. So continue to do that and keep going forward and lifting us up. People like ourselves that are just getting started. Because you're the interview guy. I think nobody's done more interviews than you right now.
Ain't nobody gonna do it.
I think you just went interview crazy. Like, what's the fuck?
They better catch up right now if they want to.
I need to catch up my little two to your 199, and I'm just like, oh my God, this guy is. How do you get your interviews? How do you seek interviewees? How do you do that?
It's like
so I can learn.
It's mutual. At the time that I started, I'm saying when I started doing music like 10 years ago, I was trying to aim straight for 107, V103
right,
and all of them.
The big people.
And they, I didn't have no relationships with them at the time. And I didn't know who the personalities were or anything. I just knew I was dope. So I didn't understand how music and entertainment politics work.
Right.
Where you have to build a profile and it's a popularity contest and people use each other buzz to stay relevant. I didn't know nothing about that stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a popularity contest, and I'm not winning right now. It's the who you know. Right. It's really that, and that's what I'm disgusted about with the industry. It's always the who you know, and nothing is wrong with that because you do have to know someone, But I think the door shouldn't be shut on somebody that don't know. I'm like, really? So you never heard of me, but I'm here. But I'm knocking on your door. I got to be someone, So I think that is kind of like where we hurt ourselves, or we hurt each other by thinking that it's about being popular and who knows who. So when you did that, 107.9, how did that go, the relationship?
Well, it built over time.
Okay.
I at the time when I was seeking to get their attention, that's when the wave started of internet radio, podcasts, and webisodes. That wasn't a thing, but people were just doing it to try it out.
Right.
So I jumped on the wave of being like, cool, if y'all gonna try it out, y'all might as well try it out by interviewing me.
Right, first.
And then it turned into interview after interview after interview after interview after interview, and I kept doing it. And at that time, Instagram had just upgraded from no videos to 1 minute videos. So I have a whole bunch of 1 minute clip videos from way back in the day when I first started doing that tour. So now they paying people for reels. And guess who got the most 1 minute clips?
You. Vigilante. That is the Vigilante of the interviews. Y'all better find out and figure it out, right? Because you do have to figure things out. You can't just think you know it all. It takes a lot of footsteps.
There you go.
There we go.
I love footsteps.
I love it. Plugging your still footsteps.
These are my footsteps into the Guinness Book of World Records. That's what I'm gonna go in there for the most interviews.
Okay, we gonna speak that
That's
right
right.
now. God, you hear what the plan is. You know what we trying to do. So the most interviews in the world. Oh, that is good. Well, so you really have started that.
Yeah.
And you really dead serious about it.
Dead serious.
And I feel you. And that's one thing about it, being dead serious. You can't just be in it just to be trying to be popular again. And no, so I appreciate you having that drive. So I went back and I looked on some of your things, and you had a top 21 checklist. Where are you on your checklist? And I want to ask you, where are you right now first?
Well, everything is almost done. And if anything that's not done is like in the final step.
In the final steps? Okay. So my first question is, how is the house going?
The penthouse?
The purchasing of a home, or just having your own thing, the penthouse? Did you just buy a little house first, or are you going straight for the penthouse?
No, what happened was, as a family, we bought like a 7-bedroom house in Douglasville. It was the first house that we bought as a unit.
Okay.
And now my parents are about to become RVers. So,
I definitely have to speak with them.
So we're selling the big house, and then we're gonna liquidate it, and then I'm gonna get. I'm looking right now in the Buckhead, Roswell, Marietta, Smyrna, Mableton area. That's my favorite area.
It is mine too. I work out that way, but I definitely love that area.
It's a great area. People
It really
sleep on
is. I don't know. They ain't sleeping on it. The people that know what's going on is there. You
Got
know.
you. Okay, I understand.
The people of flavor knows what's going on in Smyrna. It's nice out there. And it costs. It's not a cheap area. It's no West End. But West End is probably higher than Smyrna almost, because they, this gentrification thing is taking it to another level, and that's something I kind of hate. But that's a good area. Mableton is a good area also. So your parents are you gonna get a home there, or is that gonna be like the RV landing?
It's gonna be a mixture of both, but you can pretty much put your RV wherever. They're gonna go to Lake Latuna, and that's where they're gonna be stationed at for the most part.
Okay.
So they want to wake up
on the lake.
On the lake.
Yeah, I'm with them. I went camping in Lake Latuna last year, and we had the tent on the lake, and it was a couple of us that did that, and it's amazing. It's godlike in nature. I love it. I love being outside. I love being in the woods. What's like your favorite place to be? The city or the woods?
Man, it really depends. I'm a homebody, but I do love nature. When I shot the Fly Away music video,
you was outside.
I was outside in front of that waterfall. That was beautiful. I didn't even know Georgia had those.
Oh, they have more.
I need to see more of them.
Okay.
The girl that I was with at the time, she made these necklaces right here, so she was into like cleaning crystals and stuff like that.
That's where you go get them cleansed.
Get them cleansed.
It's rain as well as rain.
So yeah, just stuff like that. That type of nature scenery.
Very good. I'm glad, and I do see your crystals. Tell me about that. And those 2 necklaces. I see you both have on crystals.
But he's more knowledgeable.
Well, she might be more knowledgeable than me.
Well, I'm with it too. I got on tourmaline, black tourmaline. I love crystals. I have so many organites and stuff like that. I'm trying to see what that dark one is. Is that a?
I think this is an amethyst, if I'm not mistaken.
No, amethyst is purple. That's my birthstone.
This is I know this is a clear quartz, and I know I got tiger's eye at home from the first necklace she made me.
Okay.
I don't know what this one is.
I can't see. I can see it over there.
I forgot. I have to ask her.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's doing something. It works.
Yeah, it's working.
That's what it does. The clear quartz is definitely doing this thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I like that type of jewelry versus, the diamonds. I wouldn't. If somebody married me or proposed to me, don't bring me no damn diamond. Don't do that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm gonna need you to go study what I know and like, but don't come with no diamond. Definitely don't come with the diamond. I like that you are into those. Crystals are everything, believe it or not. So your next nose rings, you're going to change them out?
I wanted to do the hoop for this one, but I couldn't because it was my first time getting my nose pierced.
Okay.
So I had to go stud, and the eye thing.
Okay, so you're going to upgrade. Everything's going to
I'm going to upgrade everything.
after you get big boy with them.
Yes. I got to allow them to
get right. What made you do piercings?
It was just a new look for myself. I've been acting for 5-6 years.
Okay.
And what a lot of people don't know is that you have to keep a stationary look. Like I wasn't really allowed to grow a beard. I wasn't allowed to color my hair. I wasn't allowed to get piercings because if you want to work with like Macy's and these big brands, you have to come kind of stationary.
Some type of look, right.
So now that I'm more established and accomplished, I can come with my look.
Right.
And if you want me,
you just gonna have to take
whatever I look like.
Absolutely.
At that time.
So Footsteps said, "We'll take it."
Oh yes.
She said, "Oh, we'll take it. We're definitely going to allow him to be himself." And Footsteps, then you did say your name, but I just like Footsteps. You're going to be Footsteps for me.
Call me Mrs. Footsteps.
Miss Footsteps. Miss Footsteps.
Yes.
Tell me about your brand and how did you get started with that?
I love that question. The heart of Footsteps is based on a spiritual revelation.
Okay.
That happened actually at a lake.
Okay. See?
Yeah. So when y'all was talking about that a few minutes ago, it always resonates with me. Anytime someone talks about nature or the river, water, or just spirituality, or that's being deep, or we can keep it light. When you're doing programs or any kind of process or of any kind, it's going to require steps. So I guess the significance of Footsteps is first spiritual and then natural, coming together with a strong message that is just, to be honest with you, it's ever changing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's ever changing,
Yeah,
and I love that. I think that's the spiritual part of it.
It is,
because the spirit is in control. And so what I wanted to do was honor the relationship with the Creator, which everyone calls by many different names.
All right.
But I just say Creator.
Yeah, the master.
Yes, of it all. You know what I mean?
Master now. Don't get it twisted.
None of us would be here without, you know, that breath.
I don't care what you say after that.
You know.
But you know who's in charge.
That's right.
Who's definitely in charge.
So to honor that power, I wanted to do a reenactment of what was shown to me.
Okay.
So it's almost like a gift was given, and I took that same gift and I gave it back.
Delivered. Yeah.
But I gave it back in a way of servitude to where servitude, in my understanding, would be how can you encourage someone to go from, I guess, from wrong to right, from dark to light.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
How can you inspire that, especially with the young people?
Right.
I don't have any children, but I am an aunt.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
And didn't ask to be an auntie.
Oh, I know, right?
Did not ask, but I guess.
Multiple times over. Oh my God. But so I wanted to reach out not only to my nephews and nieces, and I just wanted something to reach out to the young people in a spiritual way to where it was non-preachy.
Right.
You know, not in your face. If you see me coming, you won't turn and run the other way.
Absolutely.
You know, I wanted to be very creative, but still get the message across. And so it just kind of came to me to, you know, do a reenactment of the real life vision and put it into a language in which young people can understand. And that is, they prejudge.
Right.
They prejudge you by what you wear.
Right.
So I came up with the clothing line aspect to kind of like meet them where they're at.
Right.
Because they're first day of school, y'all know.
Yeah. Oh, what you talking about?
What you wearing?
Yeah. You said you sleeping on top of you know. You know what? You know for real. You know how that first day of school go. You know. So
and that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Every day after that, they still judging you.
Right. Oh,
but that first day.
Oh, you better come on in there. I'm trying to tell you. So
that's the funny side of it. But
it really is.
The not so funny side is the fact that since the kids do prejudge, let's give them something good to judge.
Right.
So and that's why a lot of the merchandise has artwork on the back.
Okay.
Because kids, they don't want to look at you in your face that much.
Absolutely.
But as soon as when you walk past them, they look.
Yep, they like.
You know what I'm saying? They're trying to size you up. Okay, so I got a message for you.
Because you're looking.
Because you're looking. You know how to read. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's speak a language to where young people can understand. Also, it's transcending enough to where adults gravitate to it as well on a spiritual aspect. And I think it's just, it's a melting pot for young, old, everyone, black, white, everyone to kind of come together and let's mesh together with spiritual footsteps and natural footsteps.
Right.
Because any way you slice it, no matter which way you go, everything requires some level of a stepping process. So I
going
guess
forward, you know, you got to take the first step.
Yes.
The second step, even as a child growing up, you got to take your first step, your second step, and that's how we learn to walk.
Amen.
That's where we're going. We have to walk into what God wants us to be. You know, He definitely has. He's already had it planned out, you know, but we got to walk into it.
Right.
And I really like footsteps. I like that.
I love it.
Know.
It's the best thing about me.
I do. I really like that. And that's good. That's amazing. And keep going. It's definitely going to go. If you keeping that attitude, it's going to go. You know, it's definitely, everybody like to say things about money. Yeah, it is. We all want $1 too or whatever. But making a difference is so much better. You know what I'm saying? Because God's going to reward that versus.
He has.
Yeah, He's going to reward it. You know, Vigilante's sitting over there. What are you daydreaming about?
He's one of the rewards.
He's daydreaming and stuff. I just caught him in a little moment.
It's my first time ever hearing the have the stuff on the back of it.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Very good.
That's creative, though.
I love this. I'm really loving
this. She made
this.
a very smart, strategic move in bringing me on board we have been able to keep the brand relevant together way longer and way stronger as a partnership.
Amen.
Good.
So many, every other clothing brand that I've ever worked with, and say this humbly,
Right.
has fallen off.
Right.
And it's the competitive market because anybody can print a T-shirt and say this is this and this is that. Who do you have wearing it and what does it mean? You're gonna have to compete with Gucci, Louis, Prada, Fenty for the rest of your clothing career. And now Kanye is here. Oh, so now you really got to compete. So
the Yeezy.
You're gonna have to find some really good people to be on your team to build up what you got going on, or you're gonna drown.
Right. And that's true. You know, like you said, everybody can make a shirt.
Right.
Everybody can throw something on the shirt and people will wear it, you know. And then if you got the right person wearing it, it's gonna go a long way, you know. And not just to focus on that right person.
Right.
Just know that you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to capitalize off of, oh, I need to go seek out or such and such, you know. And he's a good person.
Yes,
the name goes well with it. You know, you kind of like have to think about everything in that process.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like you said, it's very competitive. And the front of the shirt is important, but the back is really is, you know. And like you said, and like you stated, that's where everybody look at you when you're leaving. When
Mostly the kids.
You know, adults. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Yes. Because the men looking at the ass. You know what I'm saying? The men be checking our ass. You know,
I gotta get that nurse's shirt.
You know that's what I'm talking about. So don't think
You
that
right about that.
that back shot getting checked out, man. But they don't be looking at mine. But you know what I mean? You know.
I mean, you know.
She got to wear the shirt.
They might look, they might not stare.
Yeah, I'm gonna
shirt by itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just put on my little Slim Jim ass. I'm gonna have to have it on the front, the back, a hat on, some socks,
Lord,
and shit. I'm like, damn, do y'all see me out here? You know.
We gonna make sure we get you some footsteps.
Give me some stuff. I mean, put a big old footprint on mine. I need somebody to see me from the back. You know.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Having
a big old footprint on the back. You know, just step on me. You know already.
Oh my goodness.
But just you know, I like it rough. You know, sometimes just walk on my back.
Hey,
sometimes.
you know.
You know, yeah, you got to get all kinds of people. Shirts for everybody.
That's right.
You know, get the nasty mouths and the stuff. You know,
They need
yeah, we got to advertise on the OnlyFans. We got to advertise on that.
We got to. I mean, no discrimination.
No discrimination.
Meet them where they at.
Meet them where they at, and then take them where they going. You know what I'm saying? And that's what God does. Meet you where you at. Don't come to me all perfect. I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that perfect motherfucker. I don't. I like people with cuts on their face and shit. You know what I'm saying? That done been there.
Okay.
That done had a life.
Okay.
You know, that done been struggles. You know, and that's why I really like what I'm doing. You know, and people like you. You know, because we in the ground of this thing. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, y'all know you famous and stuff. Everybody know Vigilante. You know. Everybody knows he's coming with the 205 videos now, interviews now.
100,000 followers.
You know, with 1 million followers and my 10 people that just might log on from time to time. No, seriously. I just love it. I really love it. And you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
Just understand it for real. This is where it's at, you know, meeting and laughing and congregating. See, we didn't have church today because I'm not trying to go to church. I like to be in the streets, you know, the street pulpit. That's what I look like.
What did Jesus do?
Yeah, hit the streets.
That's what Go Back and Get God is about.
Go the street pulpit. Oh, I was finna come. See, that you read my mind. Bring your ass back.
Out of the church and
brought it to the street.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm the surprisingly, I'm the gangbanger, drug dealer, pimp.
That is pimp. Oh, John, let me talk to you after the show and see what we got going on. No, seriously. Tell me about the play since it's coming out and it's gonna be toured and everything. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you how I got the role.
Okay.
So the girl that I was with, who made the necklaces, she loved theater. I always thought theater was corny.
Really?
Yeah, I just
didn't know.
I didn't know. I was more of a film and television person.
Okay.
So I dropped her off. She got the role, came back, did her first rehearsal. I was sitting there, I'm chilling, I'm on my phone.
Right now.
The guy who did the play, his name is JD.
Okay.
He was looking at me the whole time.
Really?
And I'm like, do you not want me to be here? Like,
right, do I need to leave? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. So I was like, you know, this is boring anyway. I'm out. So he was like, on the way out, he was like, yo, can you let such and such up? I said, cool. I don't know what such and such look like, but whoever down there, I'm going to let him up.
Right, yeah, I go open the door.
I opened the door. I went home. The girl called me later that day and said, "Homie wants you in the play." I said, "How?" I
didn't audition.
I don't have a role description, nothing. And I was like, "Man, stop playing on my phone." She's like, "No, I'm serious. He really wants you in the play." So I said, "Okay, I don't want to do it. Let me go to the next.
For real?
I'm gonna go to the next rehearsal and I'm gonna tell him to his face that I don't want to do it, but I appreciate the opportunity." So I went to the play. Mind you, I was raised in the church.
Okay.
So I have a soft spot for choirs. And,
right. That is funny, ain't it?
Hey, that's my favorite part of the service.
Me too. The singing. Me too. So.
And when I went to the next rehearsal, they weren't doing dialogue. They was doing choir.
That is funny.
So when they were singing, he's talking to me, but I'm like
listening.
With this ear right here.
Right.
And I'm like,
with this ear.
Whose song is this?
Right.
He was like, I wrote this.
Okay.
So I'm like, you music scored this whole thing. He was like, yeah, this is all my harmonies, all this stuff. And I'm like, so what role did you picture?
Think of me, yeah.
Well, I actually took it out of the play, but when I saw you here the other day, I put it back in the play.
Oh, wow.
You're going to be the lead protagonist. So you're not just giving me the tree.
Right, yeah, I'm not an extra.
You're making me the lead of why people hate what's going on stage.
Right.
I can really pull on people's strings with this one. And it gives me the opportunity to not be a hero this time.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
So the girl that I was with, she was like, do it. I'm like, okay. So per show, what we talking about as far as this bread? And the numbers was nice. And I met the cast. Cast was dope.
Okay.
Singers on point. Everything about it was just phenomenal. And I was like, you know what? This would be dope to add to my resume as an actor too. So let me go ahead and do it. And it ended up being one of my favorite projects.
Oh, wow.
Oh, for real. And still to this day is like one of your favorites.
I can tour this for the rest of my life. I asked him, like, how long you want to tour this for? He said, it's my play. I can tour until we die.
No, that's hey. So, yeah. And that you see, it's plays that's going on just like that. Like that don't stop. That is good. And there goes this is that again. In the right place, right time. Maybe not even in the right mind, but I'm in the right place at the right time. And that's what happens to people of our caliber. You know what I'm saying? Well, God knows what we be looking for.
That's right.
He knows where we should be, what we should be doing, and how we should be doing it. And here you go, well, I'm going to go tell him to his face, oh, I don't want to do it. And then get there and all in church done got spirit mode.
And the spirit done got
in the spirit.
This ear right here.
Yeah, I'm listening to this ear. And God is just tearing them up. Like, yeah, you going to get this. You think you playing. You think you finna come in here and turn me down. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you like.
I know what you want. I know I'm the master again.
You know what I'm saying?
Those footsteps.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's those footsteps. That when you walking in there to be ugly.
We got to title this episode that.
Footsteps.
Oh.
No, that's amazing. Okay, the producer, did you hear that?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Footsteps. That's the name of this. This is what the Shanny Jackme show, Blessing the Footsteps. I'm with it. I'm all for it. And you're amazing, Vigilante. You're very, very amazing. Because you don't think of yourself. And that's where we have to come. We got to be selfless. We can't always think it's about us, and it's not always about us.
No, it ain't.
There's other people that need it, and damn, you picked a good name. You really did. I'm glad you are in tune with what you're trying to do. A lot of people don't know their purpose. A lot of people just thinking that they want to rap and, just got that in their mind, want to act. I just want to act. No, we got to change lives.
Yeah.
That's the moment. That's the movement. We can't just sit here and be selfish.
That's right.
We got to think about our future because right now we're headed in a very dark situation, and we're gonna have to be the light out here.
That's right.
The lighthouse has to be turned on. It's a storm out here, and people need direction. And that lighthouse is gonna come on, go this way. Don't just be out here like that. So I appreciate this. I really appreciate this moment.
Hey, likewise.
Oh yeah, and it's part of it. So I did go find some little weird questions because he didn't want to talk about and just himself, you know what I'm saying? And I let's see, if we was to finish this interview right now, both of you, and I want both of you to answer this.
Yes, ma'am.
And you go outside and you find a lottery ticket that ends up winning $10 million. What would you do? You're first, Vigilante. Give you time to think about it.
First, I'm not telling nobody.
That's first. Hey, and that's the first thing, okay? I just picked it up and put it in my
telling nobody.
10 minutes, got you.
I'm not telling nobody. I am going to cash it in as soon as I can.
Okay.
My mom does credit repair, and we're going to hire a financial advisor.
Got you.
And we're going to silently get all of the bread, but there's gonna be so many taxes that's taken out and so many.
What you talking about? Because we owe everybody. I know I do, so I'm listening.
I don't. If you win 10 million, what you walking away with?
I'll just say 5. I'll just take half. You can take that 5.
I'm probably walking away with about 5, 6,
6 to
6.5,
7, close to 7.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. We're gonna put that away, and then I'm gonna get. So you want to know what I'm gonna do financially?
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a black card. For those who don't know, a black card is a card that has an unlimited spending.
American Express, only one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they one delivers the black card.
You got to spend $20,000 a month, and you have to make $1.2 million a year in order to get one. So that would be my intro to that right there.
Absolutely.
And then if I get it now, this would be the perfect time for me to open up my gas station.
There we go.
I'm gonna have, oh my God, I'm gonna have so many pumps, and I'm gonna have the cheapest gas.
Quick Trip, watch out.
I'm gonna make like $1 million a day.
Okay, so they're gonna keep your car going. The American Express gonna
There
keep fucking with you.
Okay, she's picking it up. And a lot more stuff. COVID really, not to get sidetracked.
No, because that was a question. But
it really hurt my feelings when I saw the government really turn their back on everybody during when COVID started, taking away people's jobs, their businesses, and giving them bottom of the barrel relief.
They showed us.
That hurt my feelings a lot,
right?
Because I had a relationship with a lot of officials and stuff like that, and they just had no answers.
Yeah,
didn't have
know what to do.
Care in the world, a concern at all. This person's homeless now. This person is driving away in a Benz, and you don't care. Right. So now it's up to, I'm not gonna say me. No. It's up to us. Right. To band together and save us. Right. So that's what I would do not with the 10 million, but with the investment. That's of right. The 10 million. That's right. Create another 10 for the community.
And footsteps, what we got?
You know, I've never thought about a question like this. To be honest with you, I'm a giver.
Right.
So God knows I'm a giver. Yeah.
That's why he won't give it to me.
I know, right? I'm a giver. I'm trying to tell you, I'll just, wherever I see there's a need, I think I'll just go there and fulfill it, I just don't understand why there's even homelessness.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Like something like that. I just think a small amount of money, but with some great intelligence, we could figure something out.
I'm with you. I think those two were some great answers. And I'm gonna close with that because that we definitely have to think like that. Yeah. Because don't think for 1 minute that it's not possible. Mm-hmm. So be looking on the floor, on the ground.
Oh yeah, you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm always looking for old scratch offs. Not in here. No, he don't know. Somebody could have just dropped their ticket and didn't even know, and they don't even care about it really, and go check it. And because but not in here. Not in this room. Not in this room.
I cut you in something.
Even if I find it in this room, I'll let you know. You won't know that day, but I'll be like, you know what? I'm still gonna be like he. Don't nobody know that this has happened.
But she's off in the jet somewhere.
Right, but I'm gonna say, hey, like, God has been good. I really appreciate your spot. Your spot is everything. I got you a new spot. You don't even have to go up the street now. I got you right now. I won't even tell you I found that thing in here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna end this with being a blessing to others. Yes. Vigilante, this is very good. I got to dig in you to some more. I got to see you again. Mm-hmm. And
27.
Yeah, absolutely. We got another date, and you just be who you are. And shout out to Envision, man. This is Envision is everything. His name is
Vigilante.
Everything is together. All of this, what we have right now that's going on in this room is everything.
Yes, it is.
I appreciate you two coming here, Vigilante, for being the superhero that you are and the villain part-time villain. You know what? I always love the villain. Believe it or not, I be feeling so sad for him when he gets shot up in the end. The whole movie, I hate him, and then they kill him. I'm like, oh my God.
Felt feelings for him.
I'm like, what just happened? No, don't do that. So I love everything. I'm a love and hate type person, and This is the Shanny Jackme Show, where everybody is a celebrity. Look out for it. Tell everybody where they can find you at Footsteps.
Oh, Footsteps. I'm on Facebook. We're on Facebook, just under Footsteps. We're also on Instagram at Footsteps_1.
Okay.
Or simply just go to the website, www.footsteps1. That's the number 1.com.
Okay. Vigilante, where everybody, well, y'all know where he's at. He's on anybody's video that you probably, anybody's interview stage, platform, 107.9, anybody, he's there. So tell us where we can find you, Vigilante.
That's what I did it for. That was the reason right there.
That is too funny. Let everybody know still coming from the mouth of you, because I'm not for the South. But tell them.
At Vigilante, LOM on everything. Anybody that wants to get verified on Instagram, just DM me. I'm about to get verified on Twitter and Facebook.
Oh, awesome.
So that's going to be 2 more streams of income that I'm adding. I want everybody to follow me on my penthouse journey, because I know that's becoming a very popular thing too. And that's another thing, is that we need to stop doing all of this renting, and we need to buy land, we need to buy property.
That we gotta have ownership. We gotta make some farms. Y'all don't know how to farm and plant. Shout out, I'm helping you guys on that part.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing all landscapes. I'm farming. I'm putting everything in the ground. Whatever you got. If you got a seed, I can make it grow. So that is true. That is a fact. So
find me at her farm.
Right. The Shanny Jackme farm. I'm gonna have a lot going on there.
I love it.
This is the Shanny Jackme Show, and I had a grand time right here, right now. And I'm here with Vigilante again, and we're with Footsteps. And this is the Shanny Jackme Show, where everybody is a celebrity. And check me out. This should be going on pretty soon, so y'all know where to find me, Shanny Jackme Show. Tuning out.
Peace.
Yes. I really loved it.